So whenever I go and harvest honey, I'm always looking to check out the hive, see what's going on. And over the past year, about a year and a half now, I only run about one deep. That's it. I don't run two deeps like I used to. These things get 80 to 150 pounds, I kid you not, because I use the regular size supers. And so when it comes to the brood box, or in this case, one deep, I don't use two anymore. It's just too much work to try to go all the way down to the bottom by pulling everything off the top to look for the queen bee to check on her. I've already checked on the queen bee last week. She's doing fine. It was so easy to do when you go into one deep. This is a super and this is a super. And that's why you see this silver thing here, which is a queen excluder. And you can see the bees are in here just relaxed and whatnot. And these are all the worker bees. That's the only thing you're going to find at the top here, the worker bees. And so I'm going to be taking this honey away, these frames, in other words. But in order to do that, I got to get them out of here. And one of the best ways I've learned to get the bees out of here is to basically blow them out. And I use this little blower here. It's a little Saker blow. And so I'm going to try and set this up. I don't have my tripod out here. I just wanted to just kind of share with you folks how I do things. I do got to take off the top cover here. That way the bees could just blow on out. But let me go ahead and put this on pause. And so right now you can see I moved the cover off and just kind of spray a little bit. Don't put a lot, don't stress your bees out. You can see here that they like to go towards the bottom. And that's my goal, is to get them in the bottom super right here. And that's where you get this smoke in here and they move towards the bottom. And trust me, they will move towards the bottom. And essentially what I'm doing is flushing the bees and pushing them down, away. And essentially you see a lot of beekeepers, they use a smaller blower, but this is the one I have. I'm trying to pause this with gloves on and it doesn't work. Now you hear some beekeepers that tell you when it reaches about 75, some say 85. I always look about 90% of the box and then I harvest the honey, okay? And this is the last honey harvest of the season. I got 2 more hives to harvest from, okay? And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna take one out at a time. You don't get rid of all the bees if you don't have the bigger blower, but I'm good with that, okay? I'm good with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest some of these frames here. I wanna show you what they look like really quick. As soon as I can break some of that wax. Okay. And I recently put this frame in here for other purposes. All right. Let me go ahead and get this out of here and I'll show you. And as you can see here, let me set this up here really quick. You can see that everything is capped. And it's pretty good on the other side. You got some uncapped, but that's not a problem. But everything is capped. And so I'm going to go in here and start harvesting these frames. Looks good though. Don't have to worry about the queen being up here. So that's a beautiful thing. Alrighty, give me 1 second. And so typically when I do all of my harvesting, I always carry a tote with a yellow top and I blow all my bees off of my frames and I put all my frames in here. That way, while I'm harvesting it, the frame, I don't close it. I normally do this here, upside down, like that, and they can't get in there because it's locked in that position. But when I'm done, because they can smell the honey, and then I can go ahead and lock it down. They can't get in. I'll take it over to the side. You may or may not find 1 or 5 bees, but those are easier to deal with than a swarm trying to attack your face. That's the first thing they're going to go for. But everybody's getting more calmed down because, for number one, it is the evening time, which is one of the best times to check on your bees. And I like to do it at night too, believe it or not. And we're talking about just when night falls here, about 8:30, 8:45. I like to do it about 9:30, sometimes 10 and 11. It's cooler because I run very hot, so it's cooler to do it. And I get out here and the bees don't go crazy because they're sort of docile. They're not as active at night. And so I can get out here and do my thing and whatnot. And that's about it. But everything's done. I got some more honey I got to harvest. I'm going to take this inside. I'm put them into my electric machine that was sent to me by Viver. And I'm going to harvest it that way. And all the wax capping, I got another machine I want to share with you folks. Another machine that takes care of the wax and squeezes the rest of the honey from it. Otherwise, stick with me. I may or may not add more to here. But anyways, you go folks, be good out there. I got to go. I know I'm talking a little bit fast, and that's not normal on this channel, but it is what it is. Isn't that what they say? Take care and bye-bye. Don't forget, when it comes to your smoker, let me show you what I do. Let me show you what I do. Because you can start a fire in your garden. Take your smoker, bring it over toward the concrete area somewhere, like so. You're going to take this lid off, like that. And you're going to go ahead and douse it with water, just like that. And you don't have to worry about no flames, none of those little sparkles, you know, and whatnot. You don't have to worry about that because there's brown grass out here. Alrighty, take care, folks.